For our main feature match, we're off to Hillsborough, one of the grounds which later this year will be a venue for the European Championship finals. Sheffield Wednesday's Premier League season under new manager David Fleet has been inconsistent, and Queen's Park Rangers, a team in serious relegation trouble, will be hoping that Fleet's team experience one of their less profitable days. Wednesday aren't yet clear of trouble themselves, only 5 points better off than Wimbledon, Coventry and Manchester City. It's been a traumatic season for QPR and their manager Ray Wilkins. Rangers are desperate today to end a run of 7 successive Premier League defeats. Waiting for us with all the team news at Hillsborough, your match commentator is John Helm.
Well, David Fleet sticks with the lineup that started 7 days ago against Wimbledon. There had been rumours that 16-year-old Mark Platt would start the game for the exclusive England veteran Chris Waddle, but the rumours were false. Waddle will play on the right side of midfield with Belgium's Mark de Grijs up front alongside the Serbian Darko Kovacevic. Queen's Park Rangers have had disciplinary problems aplenty, so today Ray Wilkins is deprived of centre-back Alan McDonald and striker Daniel Dicchio through suspension. On the plus side, he has got Andy Impey available after 3 weeks out with a calf injury, so he plugs one gap. Kevin Gallen looks set to play a lone role up front, with Impey and Trevor Sinclair expected to supply the width. And before the kick-off, there will be a minute's silence in the memory of the former Liverpool manager Bob Paisley, who died earlier this week, a real gentleman and one of the greatest managers in the history of club football. Nobody was more successful in England than Bob Paisley. There will now be a minute's silence. A marvellous tribute to one of the most respected figures in British football, Bob Paisley, and nobody will have appreciated the silence more than Steve Nicol, who had a wonderful career at Anfield, playing under Bob Paisley on so many occasions. The Rangers will get the game underway with Sinclair up there alongside Kevin Gallen, and again Ray Wilkins has had to plump for youth today, like Kevin Gallen and Nigel Quasi, the midfield player, who is a mere 17. So Nolan turns the ball in field for Steve Nicol, happy to get his first touch straight away. Kovacevic, the Serbian, looking for a confidence booster. He missed a lot of chances here last week, and here he is, immediately in the thick of things. A bit of similarity, it's got to be said, between the colours of the strips today. It's very blue and white down there. Nicol hooks the ball forward. And now Danny Maddox playing at the centre of the defence alongside Steve Yates today. Yates has been alternating between right back and centre back. And now David Bardsley. Lovely ball, he's laid forward. Sinclair has pace and whips the ball in here for Gallen inside that area. And chances appeared, but it's nipped in the bud by Nolan. And Sheffield Wednesday escape. Nudging the ball through. Gallen, the one who's pulled wide this time. The cross will come in, and it will be a deep one for Pressman to look a good and an impressive start. The rollout really placed Nicol under pressure. He's got one of the best pairs of hands in the business, this fellow. Through Waddle. Well, we know all about Chris Waddle. There were 3 men around him quickly then. That's neat. And here is Holloway. That was clearance will be picked up again by Holloway. Brevit's wide. Quasi. Nice layup for Barker. They'll take them all on here. Well, that's Prellick to deliver the cross. Oh, and it's looked up by Atherton and right on his own line. It's turned over by Pressman under considerable duress with Gallen there. And Peter Atherton in particular has had a bit of a jittery start to this game. And it's hooked up by Atherton there and nearly fell down under his own crossbar. Pressman was alert. Over the top, but Danny Maddox got it well. In fact, Maddox's last goal was scored on this ground over a year ago. Climbed well, didn't he? Nolan's ball cut out by Previtt. And the home side still finding it difficult to settle. Quasi. And that's Waddle acting almost as a centre half. There's much discussion about the rights and wrongs of where to play Chris Waddle, where you get the greatest benefit from him, whether he's given a roving commission or whether he sticks out wide. There's no offside, and Impey can cross a dangerous one in here. And again, Atherton gets a little underneath it, and they're under pressure until Atherton effects the clearance. Now Sinclair, the mightily impressive start by Rangers, and Sinclair's shot goes straight into the hands of Preston. But it's without doubt the London side who have taken the bull by the horns in this game. Sinclair's pace got him into a shooting position. Stefanovic just took too long. 7 minutes played without a goal. Goal scoring certainly has been Rangers' problem away from home this year. They've managed a mere 6 in 13 games. Kovacevic there just using his elbow on the chin of Bartley. Didn't really make much contact, and Bartley thought it was hugely funny. Now what? Down the line, Nolan. Oh, good sprinting from Nolan. He's got the pace here, but then so have Prellick, who does well to come back. Nolan's still got the chance to cross the ball line. Holloway finally effects a clearance. Not very far. Nicholl sweeps it back across. Here comes Kovacevic. And he was just blocked as he went to win the ball. And it's outside. And it's a goal kick. And Kovacevic furious. But he got nothing from Mr. Durkin. Use your eyes, he says from the referee. He may have had a case. He was certainly blocked at the team. Steve Nicholl hoists it in. Now then, Bartley against Kovacevic. From that angle, I think it was difficult for the ref to give anything. But the ball didn't go out, surely. It's a good rugged challenge by Maddox. The ball is kept in by Whittingham. Down the line to Greiser. Infield Nick. Sweep the ball in here. Kovacevic tries to hit this one. And a good parry from Sommer. Kovacevic appreciates the service. The very pleased says the English game has still not seen the best of this Serbian. But he had to hit it on the move, and he hit it well. It's a good strike. Good stop too. Wednesday want to take it short. It will be played in now by Waddle, and Sommer at full stretch. Never touched it. Went all the way over the top of him, and out for the goal kick. Found its way through to Gallen. And the back pass is firm enough for Pressman. First time ball from him as well. And now from Waddle, lovely ball in here for Hyde, who surely will get into the area before laying it across. And it was just kicked away from Kovacevic by the flick of the head from Bardsley. It's a great ball from Waddle initially. Here's another one up in the air from Brevitt. And Rangers will be happy to concede a corner. Concerted pressure from Wednesday. And the Yorkshire crowd get behind their team. Nervous moments again for Ray Wilkins, with Waddle sending a stream of crosses and corners in at the moment. And here's the latest, but Summer able to pluck this one out. It was a little too close to him. Not quite halfway through the first half. Neither side is yet claiming superiority. Rangers made a breathless start. Wednesday had pieced their game together a little better in the last few minutes. Flick heading, looking for Impey, hooked away by Atherton. Trevor Sinclair, who was in dazzling form in the early weeks of this season, scored against Wednesday in a 3-2 victory last season for Rangers. Kovacevic through here, lovely chance for Hyde, and Graham Hyde shoots. Sheffield Wednesday in front. Delight around Hillsborough, and Graham Hyde registers his first goal of the season. In the 22nd minute, it's Sheffield Wednesday 1, Queen's Park Rangers 0, and delicately finished by Sheffield Wednesday's local boy. Fed into the space, he took on Summer, De Gruijs had picked him out, and Hyde picked out the spot in the net he wanted. Well, he's got a habit of scoring goals against Rangers. He did it last season when Wednesday lost 3-2. He's done it again today. We'll hope to be on the winning side instead. Impey waiting there to come back to Brevitt. Strikes it well. And Rufus Brevitt has never ever scored a goal for Queen's Park Rangers. That would have been a milestone. In fact, I saw the last goal he ever struck, which was Doncaster Rovers. And that's going back a few years. 5, in fact. Waddle. Another beautifully weighted ball here for Hyde. Maddox across well. Down he goes. No foul. Correct decision, I'm sure. Sinclair, excellent work to get in between the two Wednesday men there. And he really makes tracks quickly. And he's laid the ball in here for Gallant. Just a little wide for Kevin Gallant. He's got some work to do now. And still Gallant can't get the crossover. Stevanovic denied him the space. Beautiful piece of play from Trevor Sinclair, though. Sinclair is clearly the most potent weapon in Rangers' armoury. They have a corner now. Pressman has to stand his ground on his line. Well, one by Quasi. Can he deliver a telling cross? He does! Equaliser for Queen's Park Rangers, Simon Barker. 32 minutes played, Pressman beaten. Superb play by Nigel Quasi, the 17-year-old, and a cracking finish from Simon Barker. Holloway had lifted the corner across. Quasi, with a touch of fortune, won it from Waddle. What an excellent ball in from the 17-year-old, and a punishing header from Simon Barker. He rose in between the ranks of the Wednesday defenders, and it's 1-1. And Simon Barker has his third goal of the season. And Rangers needed that badly. Have gone all of 50 metres wide to the left to Stefanovic, into Kovacevic, his fellow Serb. Waddle with the shot, driven high and wide. Oh, he's a wonderful talent, Chris Waddle. Kovacevic set him up, but he didn't hang around. On the rise all the way. Not scored since the 40 defeated February in November. 5 minutes to the break. Both have their phases in this match. Good spasms of attacking play, without being able to kill off the opposition. Certainly going to keep it alive for the second half. Waddle looks for some space, finds enough to deliver across in the direction of Kovacevic. Whittingham up there, will come down for Nicol. Came down rather to the favour of Sinclair rather than Nicol there. The layup was a good one from Kovacevic. And the tackle, an excellent one by Brevitt there, just to stem the tide. Talking of tides, here's another Waddle cross. Maddox up for it. Stabbed away by Yates. Yates with the header this time. Hyde again, Sommer saves. Otherwise Graham Hyde would have had his second of the day. Good bit of play this. Yates in the thick of it, got the ball away twice. Comfortable stop. Sinclair, surrounded as always. Was Sheffield Wednesday Player of the Year last year, his first season at the club after moving from the Wigan Athletic. Very much settled to life at a higher level very quickly. Bardsley chipping it down the line. Impey should get the cross in here, and there's danger to the Wednesday goal straight away. It was Nichols' header. This is Sinclair. Oh, he troubled with his expertly, but nothing came of it. Hyde wins the ball. Swept out by Whittingham into the path of the Grice. Waddle's steaming up the right. Instead it's Kovacevic. Now Waddle with a deeper cross. Here's a chance. Surely now. No, off the line. Kovacevic furious that he's not regained the lead for Wednesday. Masterly cross from Waddle. Inch perfect. Look at this. And the serve looked a certain scorer at the back post. Sommer got a fingertip to it, and Brevitt hooked it over the top. Here they come again. Surely now. Must be a goal. No. Sommer falls off the ball, and how did they survive that little scare? Well, it looked sure to be going through there. And was Kovacevic fouled? Hyde plays it in. Was he hauled down? Well, Mr. Durkin said not. A nerve-stopping moment for Jurgen Sommer, but that's certainly a highly debatable moment in the game. I'm not quite sure what view Mr. Durkin had of it. There was massive bodies in there, but he was satisfied no foul had been committed. Wednesday certainly had the chances there to take the lead again. Now they have to defend against Holloway's corner. Rich entertainment in the opening minutes of the half. And here's Maddox's header. clutch from under his crossbar by Pressman. Danny Maddox came to repeat that goal here last season. He's just denied by Pressman, who stretches for it well. Free kick is against the competitive Steve Nicol, who's resurrected his career really here. When he moved from Liverpool to Notts County, it seemed his days at the top level were numbered. Not so. Well, the referee word play on the first time, not the second. For Kovacevic's foul. He's had a permanent wrestling match with Bardsley this afternoon. He strangled him. Just 5 minutes gone in the second half, but a very bright beginning. Walker hoops it up to the halfway line.